Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS Rifle TV in association with MTK Global. Show's over here in Milton Keynes, joined by Frank Smith.
We actually got through it without Edward here.
I know. It just goes to show you don't really need him.
Oh, we do need him. He's big. He's our mouthpiece, isn't he? He's our cheerleader.
Absolutely. Frank, rather eventful night tonight. Let's just kind of go through the fight. Started off with a good fight between John Harding Jr. and Lanasophia. What did you make of that? Yeah,
really good fight. I think Harding thought he shouldn't have been stopped, but I think it was probably the right decision, or would have been the right decision. I thought Udolphia did really well, very entertaining, but yeah, great fight from both of them. They should be very pleased, and well done to Udolphia.
A mixed reception for John Hedges' fight tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that Jenrden did enough to win, or at least get a draw tonight.
I thought at the time when it was about to be announced, I thought it would be a draw, personally. But, you know, it's his debut. He went in there in a tough test. He's only 18 years old. He'll learn a lot from there. You know, I think lucky to get the win. But, you know, has to build from here. And, like I say, he'll learn a lot at early stage of his career.
Fiaz and Kane Baker finally got it on. What's going on there? But yeah, finally got it on tonight. Yeah. Kane Baker wasn't too happy with the decision.
No, but, he didn't take it too well, did he?
No, he didn't take it too well.
I heard about that. But I thought Fiaz won the fight. I thought it was a good fight for him as well, especially, you know, a grudge match. There was a lot of pressure on him, especially after pulling out from the last one. A lot of people saying he wasn't up for it, didn't want the fight. So, you know, he's had that period of building up to this from pulling out. What show was it supposed to be on? August 15th?
Yeah.
Around that sort of date. So, you know, he's had that period just getting ready and building up for it. But a good fight for him and a good win.
The Savage rolls on, stopping Noel Kennedy, I think, in 3 rounds.
Yeah, good win
tonight. Yeah, and Tom Little looks to be next.
Yeah, Tom Little's a good fight for him next, a good test. Savage Savage is a great character, isn't he? Or Savage, Allen, 2 different people, isn't it? But he did everything he needed to, and I think the win against Noel Kennedy tonight was good for him. Showed that he's going in the right direction. Good win against Winters last time as well, who had just been in against Joseph Parker before that. So he's going in the right direction. And heavyweight boxing, you're never too far away from a big fight.
The UK has a new world champion in Chantal Cameron, who dominated tonight in a great win. Yeah. And obviously, aside from a world title win,
well done, mate.
There was. I think the correct term was a wardrobe malfunction happening during the fight.
I got a phone call about that during the fight. Someone saying, "Can you sort it out?"
Not Eddie.
What do you want me? No, it wasn't. It was Sky. I was like, "What do you want? What can I do about it?" But I think it got sorted. But yeah, Chantal Cameron, brilliant win. She went in there and did everything she needed to do. There's a lot of pressure on her as well, especially bearing in mind the fact that, you know, she came in just over 7 pounds heavier than Chantal. You know, so she had to deal with that in her head, and she knew about that earlier in the week. Obviously, the safety of both fighters is the most important thing. And, you know, the board set a rule that Araujo couldn't come in under 145 pounds. But, you know, a great win, another world champion for the UK as well. And great time for female boxing, isn't it? Yeah,
which leads us on to November the 14th, triple world title header, featuring Katie Taylor, Terry Harper. An interesting fight between Rachel Ball and Ebony Bridges, which, yeah, I'm sure will get people talking.
Yeah, 3 world titles, as you say. It's a huge night for female boxing. Still a few fights to go on that card as well, but the reception to it has been huge. Katie Taylor coming off the back of her win against Delphine Passoon. Impressive win there. Miriam Gutierrez will give her a tough test. You got Thanders against Terry Harper. Terry Harper as well, coming off the back of the Tasha Jonas fight. And I think she would have learnt a lot in that fight as well. So, and then Paul Bridges, as you say, a few other bits to come as well.
Joshua Buatsi, who had a tough fight tonight, until we saw that kind of spiteful side of Buatsi that is always enjoyable to watch, and he eventually got Marko Kalic out there tonight.
Yeah, no, it was a great. I thought, a lot of people didn't think Kalic would bring any test to him, to be honest. But with 400 days out of the ring, I think it was a good fight and what he needed. He would have learned a lot from tonight and showed, as you said, that spiteful side at the end to finish it. And from now in, we're going to try and keep him busy. Obviously, he's got a slight cut on it, below his eye, so we'll have to see how that heals up. But hopefully, we can get him out on the December card. Just depends how. It was a bit of a tougher test than probably people first thought it would be. But aim is now to keep him active, keep him busy, and build up to some big fights.
Finally, can we expect to hear an Aj-Pulev announcement next week?
Potentially, yeah. We're hoping towards the end of the week. Lots of talk going on about that. But it's been a lot of non-stop announcements, hasn't it? Loads of shows coming up. It's exciting times, and that'll be a great way to finish the year, getting all that done.
Okay. I'm sure Eddie will be watching this just to see how you've done.
I don't think so.
I think he will watch this just to see. I'll put money on it.
Good. So. Do you know what? He actually sent me a nice thing earlier. I did before the bell, and he sent me a message. He said, well spoken, fat nuts. It's the first time he said that. Normally it's like, why did you stutter?
Oh.
So, thanks.
Compliment in there somewhere.
Thanks, mate.
Frank Smith, thank you very much, and roll on the 17th of October.
Let's go. Come on the Ritz and toom.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.